You know what one of the biggest liars I've ever met in my life is? Anxiety. It is a thief, it is a liar, it constricts you. Sound familiar? Like in certain ways it feels like this force field that is kind of there, and then over time it like constricts and feels like it boxes you in even more. It reinforces boundaries every time you try to face it or get out of it. It zaps you until you realize it's not always as thick of a boundary as you think it is. And yeah, it might hurt to break through something that zaps or stings you. And you might not break through it in one full swoop, and you might have different boxes around different areas of your life. But once you face that and break that, it opens up a different world in some way, shape, or form. You recognize this internalized, almost like prison that you've put yourself into, or that your mind and your subconscious or whatever just kind of felt like it needed to protect you from something. And in some ways that's good. God gave us a system that was made to protect us from threats. But so often for many of us, it can get hijacked. What's also weird about it is that there's times where you might break out of something and see the freedom outside of the box that you were in before, and then still find your way back into it somehow. Now, I'm not a mental health expert, so disclaimer, but I've learned over the years just fears can run so deep, and there always seems like there's some sort of core wound that's manifesting in multiple ways. And when it gets turned on like a light switch, it almost just stays on until it wants to shut itself off, or the mind finally gets away from whatever it gets focused on that's setting off the anxiety. Now, whether you're pushing through anxiety is more of a big leap, or if it's a slower process, I feel like the more you can sit through it and let it work itself through the system, I believe that over time, that's when things start to rewire and you start to build trust again in whatever area of that life is. But God's with you in it. You can pray to Him. Psalm 56:3 says, "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you." It doesn't mean that He's just going to take away all the pain right away. But sometimes sitting with the pain will help build strength and perseverance. Look, I don't have it all figured out. There's some days I get taken down real hard. But there are other days where I do triumph. You just keep going. Keep facing it the best you can. Step up to the plate. You are made for more than what the anxiety around you has told you that you are made for. Keep showing up. You got this. I'll see you in the next day.